anything else. All right, last question from Claudio. I went from doing client work to offer owner, but still get referred new work, which I'm looking to position myself as a consultant more than anything else. In other words, selling strategy and know-how versus implementation. The challenge is most of these people seem to want done for you.
Yeah. I mean, this is where
figuring out, I'm sorry, I read that wrong. He says the challenge I'm having is mostly figuring out who wants done for you versus consulting.
Probably means, right. Like,
I think, I mean, you would ultimately, you would sell the idea first anyway. And then when it came down to who was going to do it, you know, if you are now want to transition more into consultant or offer owner, then you have some copywriters that you can count on, right? That you refer work to. And you could just let the business owner know that, not that you're an agency or you have a team, unless that's where you want to go to, but that you have, you know, reliable copywriters that you would basically subcontract the work to. So you could give them the direction and give them the overall idea.
Like RMBC writers, for example.
Right. I mean, yeah, you've got access to a big pool of talented writers here. I think even in the Justin and Stefan Talk Copy group, there's a lot of people, active copywriters in there.
Yeah, Claudia,
cool. You can like
go ahead.
bake your just like kind of bake your consulting fee into your done for you fee, and then you do the, it's arbitrage really, right? You charge 10, you give the guy 5, you keep 5, and now you just got paid $5,000 to be a copy chief consultant.
Right. And you act as the, right, exactly. You would tell your client that I would oversee it, right? That you'll give the copywriter direction. You would be the one that put the brief together for the copywriter, gave them the guidance and direction, so that the final piece was exactly what you wanted. But then that way you're not doing the fulfillment yourself.
Yep. You got to replicate yourself. That's what it's about at the end of the day.
Cool. Yeah, awesome. Or you can use those as a great opportunity to just charge some astronomical sum of money you think they'll never say yes to, and just practice like selling something for a lot. And you'll notice too, what's messed up is like that number you thought you'd never be able to say. Like you'll say it with like not wanting to do the work, and then they'll say yes, and you'll be like, oh shit, now I have to recalibrate what is my ceiling. And like I think everyone here has an experience where we're like, oh man, I'll never be able to raise my prices again, I'll never be able. But like if you think about where you started versus where you are now, you've probably had that same conversation like many times. Like when you're first starting out, oh, no one will ever go from paying me, you know, $50 an email to $100 an email or whatever it might be. And then that same mindset, head trash stuff, just repeats in the future. Like, oh, no one will ever pay me $125, $150, or it's sales letters. No one will ever pay me $1,000, or I don't know. I'd love to get Stefan to shoot a video about what he felt the first time he said 50 grand.
You might have that eureka moment when you notice that other copywriters are not even bragging. They're just casually talking about how much they charge. And you know that they're not, maybe not even at the same level as you, you know, and you realize that, wow, I could have been charging, you know, a lot more. Just, you know, network, see, you know, ask people in the groups. I think even in RMBC, there's a lot of active copywriters in there. Justin and Stefan's group, and if you're a part of Accelerator, obviously, you know, we talk a lot about pricing and positioning yourself in there too.
Yeah, totally. Cool. All right, that's it. Awesome, everybody. Thanks for sticking around. The people, we had barely any drop off.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Cool.
Is it for real? You guys.
Or is it just a bunch of people eating lunch or something? The phone up.
They just left it running. But that's fine. It helps us. It makes us feel good. But yeah, definitely check out the new modules. Hopefully you guys enjoy the e-com and the webinar modules that just dropped.